Hey there! I upgraded Kegerator again. Here's a step-by-step on how and why I did it.
Number 1. Having beers fridged for a couple weeks before they go online can definitely help round out some edges. Number 2. Because I spend all my beers in a keg permit scenario, dry hopping a room temperature fully carved beer is always a risky scenario. Number 3. Often crank out a low gravity party gal beer or raw ale to make use of the ass end of a mash. These can definitely go sideways if stored at room temperature for duration. And lastly, number 4. Storage. The fit in my last Kegerator was pretty tight, so it just seemed like a good time to upgrade.
To upgrade the Kegerator, I'll be reusing some old hardware as well as some old methods to go from that 5 cubic foot to 7 cubic foot Kegerator. If you need to study up, take a look at that old video to get up to speed.
Here are the things I'm bringing over from the last build. 3 Nuka taps with self-closing spring, some beverage tubing, as well as a 6 by 10 inch drip tray that is good for 2 or 3 taps. I also got the thermostat too.
I'm going to post the exact measurements that I use, so if you don't want to do any thinking, you don't have to.
This is a Magic Chef chest freezer using an Inkbird thermostat to get it working at fridge temperatures. Using this specific model of freezer had some unexpected benefits. First, it fits 4 ball lock kegs perfectly without having to wrestle them in. Second, I like the use of the non-beveled edge. It's about 1 3/4 inches all the way around, making it a good candidate to use with store-bought lumber. Lastly, the hinges came out without a fuss. It doesn't use any proprietary bolts or screws. Rip all the lumber you'll be using down to a satisfactory height. For me, this was 4 1/4 inches. This height, plus the gasket, plus the fridge and its lid is what I needed to match the rest of my kitchen. Here are the other dimensions I used to build the collar. After I built the collar, I super glued a flattened bike tire tube to accomplish 2 different things. First, it acts as a gasket. Second, it provides just enough friction to eliminate the need to fasten the collar down. If this solution isn't enough for you, a strip of Velcro would be a nice compromise before putting holes in your fridge. I went with bike tire tube this time as I wanted to avoid the sticky mess that was weather stripping left on my last build. Attach the drip tray with some heavy-duty double-sided tape. There was still plenty of stick left on the drip tray, so I was good to go. I then added the veneer to the collar, put in holes, and ran a couple of shanks through to make sure everything looked okay. I dropped down to a smaller bit to make holes for the temperature probe as well as the gas line. Here's what it looks like with 4 kegs inside. Gas and liquid lines run, as well as a mini keg of carbonated water over the compressor hump. It looks good matched up with the rest of my kitchen here, and it wouldn't be a Kegerator video unless you ended with a shot of it barking fire. So I hope you guys liked this one. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon in the next one. Cheers.